What's up guys, it is Charzzariah and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Earthbound. In the last episode, we arrived in the Tender Village after making our way through deep darkness and having Pooh join us once again, with the ability of the Starstorm. Also, we obtained the Death Ray for Jeff, and in between episodes, I finally got the Heavy Bazooka. Basically what I did now that I had 45 IQ is I just came up here to the inn and just spammed going in and out of the inn until I finally got the item. But yeah, and that's basically just what you have to do when you try to repair items that you need. You just have to continually spam it until you get it. But on this episode, we're going to continue exploring Tender Village and seeing what they need from us. What have you got to say? We're shy. Oh, right, yeah, they were all just saying that they're shy. Something here, we have a hot spring, so you can wander around in the hot spring for a little while if you have any status ailments or need to be healed or anything like that. What does this sign say? Item shop here. Oh, that's right, yeah, you said item. You sell items, but I don't think you'll actually sell them to me just yet. We're shy. Alright, so all the tenders seem to be saying that they're shy. Why don't we talk to the interesting one over here that kind of has some devil horns? We're all shy. Rumor. I heard a book to fix shyness there is. Where? Don't know. Just a rumor. So I guess there is a book that can fix the shyness of all the tenders, which I guess we're going to need, because otherwise they're all just going to keep telling us that they're shy. Well, I guess there's nothing really much else we can do in Tender Village, so why don't we head out for now? And the phone will ring. Hello, it's been a while since we talked. This is Apple Kid. We're having beautiful weather here. I'm now at Dr. Ananet's lab in Winters. The doctor doesn't seem to be around right now, but I'm just working on my eraser machine. Wing, 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 wing. Hey! Oh no, what are you doing to me? Who are you? Click! Ominous. Ness, I haven't talked with you in ages. This is Orange Kid. We're finally coming near to the end of our research on how to change a boiled egg into a raw egg. By the way, Apple Kid is missing. He left here saying that he was going to see Dr. Ananet's in Winters, and he never came back. I was hoping to borrow the book, Overcoming Shyness, from him, but suddenly he disappeared. I haven't read the book, so I'm not very good at talking, sorry. I'm also working hard on my invention, so I hope you all understand. Say hello to your friends for me. Click! So, I guess we are going to have to head up to Winters, where Dr. Ananet's was, to try and find Dr. Ananet's and Apple Kid. So, to do that, we will go to Pooh and we will use Teleport Beta. And we want Winters. Spinning in circles! Alright. We have arrived at the school, it would seem, so we have to do a little bit of a trek to get to Dr. Ananet's lab, but that shouldn't be too bad. Also, one thing I'm going to do real quick, and I advise you to do the same if you have yet to do it already. We can come in here and we can actually buy some new items. There is the T-Rex's back, the non-stick fry pan, the coin of silence, some picnic lunches, skip sandwich, lucky sandwich, and cup of coffee. But we are at a point at the moment where our items are kind of like, we have better items than what these guys can give us. So, you don't really need any of these items or to even pick them up unless you're trying to go for a run where you have every item in the game. So I guess that could be useful. But we actually want to call the Escargot Express. And we want to have an item delivered to us. We want the... where are you? Pencil eraser. We want the pencil eraser. Nope. Alright, so the pencil eraser, is that correct? Yes. Alright, yes. You want the pencil eraser to when you come to this next area because it's not gonna, like, save you doing anything unnecessary. Well, it is gonna save you doing something unnecessary, but it's not that it's gonna, like... It's not dangerous what it's going to save you from doing. It's just, like, it'll save you some time. So, yep, take the pencil eraser. Cool. Thank you very much. Now, why don't we talk to Maxwell over here? Jeff, long time no see. You've gotten taller. Oh, I don't have time to chat right now. Tony's missing. I thought he was with you. He suddenly disappeared. He's usually very responsible and leaves a note at least. So now both Tony, Dr. Ananet's, and Apple Kid have all disappeared. I'm suspicious. I suppose we should probably head to the Ananet's lab to find out what the hey is going on. Also, we have new enemies. the Whirling Robot, and the Woolly Shambler. I believe we've already encountered the Woolly Shambler, but the Whirling Robot is something we have yet to fight. I believe Freeze is going to be useful on this guy. Also, we may as well show off the Heavy Bazooka on the Woolly Shambler. And we will use PSI. I kind of really want to use Starstorm because it's such a cool attack, but at the same time I don't really want to waste my PP. Instead, we will use Freeze on the Woolly Shambler. 546 damage! Wow, that Whirling Robot sure didn't last long. And neither is the Woolly Shambler. Woolly Shambler disappeared. Cool. So basically what the Heavy Bazooka is, it's essentially a super bomb that you can use again and again and again and again and again. I don't actually think it breaks. I know it says it can be used multiple times, and I'm pretty sure it just doesn't disappear at all. Like, you can just keep using it again and again, which is very useful because it does a lot of damage. But I mean, I guess, yeah, to be fair, Jeff relies a lot on those kind of items with stuff like the multi-bottle rockets and the big bottle rockets. So the Heavy Bazooka, you know, kind of makes sense that it wouldn't break. Now if we keep heading down south, I believe we are wanting to, yep, we are going to come across the Tessie Watching Club again. We haven't seen these guys in ages. I think the last time we saw these guys was when we were playing as Jeff for the first time in Winters, and we had Tessie we rode Tessie across the lake to get to Dr. Andrews the first time. So let's see what you've got to say. Sebastian Chum was kidnapped. So we've had another guy being kidnapped. Good grief, what is going on? It's so shocking. He was such a great guy. Let's see, what anyone in here, what have you got to say? Do you think Sebastian's kidnapping will be in tomorrow's paper? Well, it's very interesting that we are having a lot of kidnappings going on right now. I'm wondering if maybe they are all connected. I finally saw Tessie. It's like seeing a UFO. It emerged from the lake and flew towards Stonehenge. It kidnapped one of my friends along the way. So Tessie flew away towards Stonehenge and supposedly kidnapped Sebastian. Yep, I have some chewing gum. Alright. Going over here. And yet, surprisingly, here Tessie is again. Interesting. Perhaps Tessie flew off and kidnapped the supposed person, but then came back? I don't know. I'm not sure that's actually a major plot point or anything. So, you know, we will ride Tessie once again across the lake. And enjoy the soothing sound of the running water. Yeah. Now, coming up is probably the next dungeon we enter. Excuse me. Is home to a very infamous item in this game. And for most people who have heard of this game or have played it themselves, they will know what this item is. It is one of the 1 in 125 items. These are basically all of the ultimate weapons bar Paulers in the game can be found through these 1 in 125 items. They are dropped from specific enemies and basically require a lot of grinding to get them, and can be quite time consuming. I'm going to try and get at least one of them, and the one that I want to try and get is in the next dungeon area. So when we get there, I will, when we get there and when we first encounter the enemies that drop the item, I will let you guys know what the enemy is and what item they drop, so that if you want to try and get the item yourself, you are more than welcome to. But yeah, just bear in mind that it's not going to be easy getting these items. You are going to have to grind on these enemies for quite a while before they are going to drop the item that you want. It's possible to get it very quickly. Like, you could just have tremendous luck and you just get the item instantly. I have known people that have gotten these items pretty much on their first or second try. I also hate those people because that is ridiculous. I don't actually hate them, but yeah, it is ridiculous that they were able to get those items so quickly. But yeah, just a word to the wise, if you want to try for these items, if you're playing on the Wii U or 3DS, what might be a good idea is to actually make a save state in the room where the certain enemies spawn, and then you can just go through, beat all the enemies, reload the save state, beat all the enemies again, reload save state, and just keep doing that until they drop the item, because I'm pretty sure the item drop rate is decided when you, I believe the item drop rate is decided when you actually encounter the enemy, not when the enemy spawns on the world map. So you could fight the same enemy like 3 or 4 times if you had a save state in front of it, and it has the potential to drop or not drop different items with each different encounter. That's kind of interesting, actually. But no, the enemy is not in here. The enemy is in the next, I should have said next new dungeon, because technically, yeah, what's this place called again? Milky Spring? Is that what this place is called? No, Rainy Circle. This was Rainy Circle. Milky Spring was, the one in Foresight. This is Rainy Circle, that's right. Yeah, this is still an old dungeon that we've been through many a time before, so this is not when the enemy spawns. I will let you guys know where this enemy spawns, and I'll also let you know the method that I use to obtain the item, because if you remember last episode, I said that the KC Bat did have one use. It's normally pretty useless, but the KC Bat has one use, and it is for the acquisition of these 1 in 125 items. Also, we have a couple of new enemies, I believe. I don't think we've fought these enemies before. We have the Mighty Bear 7 and the Cave Boy once again. So we want to use, I believe it's Freeze. Freeze Omega. Sure, we're going to be healing up afterwards anyway. Goods. Oh, no, stop using the Flame Pendant, Jeff. Jeez. And we'll use... Oh, what the hell? We'll use Starstorm. What the hell? Let's do it. Freeze Omega. 473 damage. Became tame. And the Game Boy became tame as well. We didn't even get to use Starstorm. Ah, well. Ah, well. That's fine. So, we keep heading through here. What have you got to say, gentlemen? Your ears don't look very bright. Let me explain. These stones are making a pattern. It's called Stonehenge. UFOs often visit here. You must have seen it on TV or read about it in the tabloids. Yes, that Stonehenge. Oh, it's that Stonehenge. Oh, that explains everything. Oh, weirdo. But here we are. We have entered the lab. What have you got to say, little Massey? I've been waiting for you. My Master Apple Kid completed his eraser machine. While he was calling you, he was kidnapped. He felt like this. Wang, 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 wang. I was there, but was helpless. Sorry about that. Anyway, take this machine. We obtain the eraser. Now, an interesting thing about the eraser is that it has a different meaning. Actually, both eraser machines are different in the Japanese version of Earthbound. In the Japanese version of Earthbound, the pencil statues are instead replaced with octopus statues, which is basically, what the designer said is basically when you get blocked in the, when you, get blocked by one of them in your path and you don't know how to progress, it's as if an octopus is blocking the way, which is the meaning behind that one. But the eraser actually has a more interesting meaning, or like more interesting change in the Japanese version. In the Japanese version, the erasers are replaced with kokeshi dolls, which are quite popular in Japan. And so the Japanese word for eraser is keshi. So in Japanese, the item reads as the kokeshi keshi. So it's a bit of a wordplay. So that's quite interesting, but for us it's just the pencil eraser and eraser. So I guess, yeah, the wordplay kind of carries over into the English version as well, because you have the kokeshi keshi and the eraser. So it's quite interesting. Also, there is a interesting glitch or interesting bit of dialogue you can get with the eraser. I believe it's the eraser. If you can use it, you can use it on a certain, like in a certain place later on, and it will give you a very interesting line of dialogue. Also, we have a new enemy, the Mook Senior Mook. I mean, we're gonna dispatch with you the same way we dispatch with any enemy, which is heavy bazooka and why did I bash? That's gonna do no damage. But Freeze Omega. That's not good. That's very not good. That's very not good. That's very bad. Please die. Thank you. Oh, goodness. All right, Mook Seniors. Oh, weak to ice, it would seem. What are the Mook Seniors weak to, then? That's a problem I don't remember. Life up. Actually, no, we could probably life up Gamma. Beta on Pooh, and he'll max his health out. Yep, cool. But yes, now we have actually entered a new dungeon. Welcome to the Stonehenge base. There are quite a lot of new enemies here, and quite a lot of them are very mean and do not like you whatsoever. So I will be very, very careful while progressing through this section of the game. This is also where you will be introduced to fighting the Starmen enemies as actual common enemies. I believe are they these kind of enemies? No, these are Mook Seniors. While I've got him here, what is the Mook Senior weak to? I want to say that the Mook Senior is weak to fire, but I'm not sure. Let's try Fire Beta on him. I'm probably wrong about about him being weak to that, but we'll try it, and we'll try... I mean, Freeze isn't gonna do anything. I could try Thunder. Yeah, let's try Thunder, sure. Fire Beta does... Okay, so Fire does do more damage, that's good to know. Hit Paula. That's not Paula. I told you to hit Paula, that's not Paula. Thunder Beta, that's probably gonna do nothing. Oh dear, bash, bash, bash. I'm just gonna bash him. I'm just gonna bash him and mash the L button as hard as I can. Yep, cool. Oh, goodness. Hey, Pooh actually gained a level up from that, nice. Max HP went up by 1, great. PK, life up, Gamma, Pooh. Pooh's HP is maxed out, good, 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 good. Okay. Alright, now that that mini heart attack is over, we can continue to progress. I believe, yeah, this is just a normal item. There is a spicy jerky inside. Who takes it? Now I don't fully remember my way around the Stonehenge base. Oh, wait, there they are. Yeah, there are the Starmen there. They're not those diamond things. They are actually Starmen on the world map. But yeah, I don't 100% remember my way through the Stonehenge base, so it's possible that I might be getting lost a little bit here and there. Takes us off here. Oh, right, yeah, that's just a different exit from the one that we just came through, I believe. Yeah, this was the room that we were just in. So, yeah, it is possible to get turned around a little bit in this area, but basically as long as you keep moving forward, you should be okay. I feel like Pooh is the only one who really can't bash, but he's also the one, like, his PK ice is going to do nothing, so it's probably better if I just have him do, it's probably best if I just bash with everyone. Glare with its mother of God! That's right, it's a Mook. I forgot it could do that. Damn it! Oh well. At least we have some cups of life noodles, which is good, because that means I can heal people with this. I believe Pooh's got some, actually. Yeah, did I leave him with a couple of life noodles? I swear I left him with a couple of life noodles. No, I guess I didn't. Who's got a cup of life noodles? I believe Ness has one. Yes, he does. Polar! Alright, we're all good. Okay, but yeah. Once again, diamondizing works the same as it's always worked, and it's still annoying as it's always been. Good grief. Alright. Interesting. We actually haven't fought a Starman yet. I was sure that we would have fought one by now, but I guess not. We come through here. Surely there's going to be one in this room. Nope. Alright. I think we want to go down here? I don't actually have a map up of this area at the moment. Everything, like, I'm just going completely by, what I remember. Also, it is the return of the atomic-powered robot. If you remember this guy from earlier, he's, a bit annoying because he will explode on, defeat. So, you probably want to beat him last. Heavy Bazooka, Mook Senior, and you know what? PK Starstorm. Do it. I probably shouldn't have used Freeze Omega on him, because it's going to do quite a bit of damage. Yep, exploded into bits. Alright. 88, 92. Nest took no damage. Good. Fair enough, I suppose. Starstorm did 300. Ooh, that did a lot. That's probably gonna... Yep. Alright, that went pretty well, actually. All things considered, that was pretty good. Level 55. XP went up by 10. Jeff went up by level 47. His IQ went up by 1. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Life up beta on Pooh. Life up beta on Jeff. Yep, and life up beta on Polar. All maxed out HP, cool. And I don't think Ness has actually taken damage yet. I think Ness has avoided pretty much all the damage that's been dealt out so far, because he didn't get diamondized. He didn't get hit by the atomic powered robot. I think he's been safe so far, which is pretty cool. Ah, here we go. Here are all the Starmen. yeah, we'll keep going a little bit further. We'll go through the first section of the Stonehenge base, and we'll get to the second half. And I think we'll stop the video once we reach the second half of the Stonehenge base, because I want to go over something once we reach there. So I think it'd be best to get there first, like before the end of the episode, and that way during the outro I can explain what I will be doing in between episodes, because there's something I want to do in between the episodes which I can only do in the second half of the Stonehenge base, I believe. Alright, we're just going to outrun the Starmen, I believe, because... oh, maybe not. Back attack, damn it! That's the thing, like, Starmen, it's... you're not always sure if you're going to get... now, do these guys have PK shields? Not sure. I'm going to try freeze beta. That way, if it does get deflected, it's not going to do an awful lot of damage. Heavy bazooka, and bash. Are we okay? Oh yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Heavy bazooka, 254. Was able to move. Smash! And he was defeated. Cool. Cool. Now these Starmen are different to the Starmen we fought at the beginning of the game, so I will obviously be giving these guys a bio. But yeah, because the Starman we fought at the beginning of the game was a Starman Junior, and this is a normal Starman. Also, that's a present. What's in there? Is that... oh, is that the broken harmonica? I think that might be the broken harmonica. Okay. I'm gonna have to... We want that. We want the broken harmonica. Oh! Did we just avoid that Starman completely? Alright, I won't argue with it. I might just cut away really quickly because there are a lot of enemies at the moment, and I don't really want to fight all of them, even though we just got a back attack. What's that? Starman. Alright, we'll just focus on the Starman. You know what? Actually, we'll just check out the, I'll just walk up to the thing and check it out. I won't cut away real quick because, it shouldn't be too bad. We should take out these guys pretty easily. I'm trying, yeah. Bash. Gamma. Bash. This should take out the... okay. Atomic powered robot, exploded into bits. Alright, cool, we're fine. If this isn't the, broken harmonica, I'm gonna be slightly annoyed, but not overly annoyed. I'm fairly certain it's... ooh, Brain Shock Omega. I'm fairly certain that's the broken harmonica. If it's not, even if it's not, it's gonna be a decent item regardless, because I don't think there's actually any bad item in the, there's no bad item in this area. And you know what, we can have a little bit of a longer episode. Last episode, I think, ended a bit short, so, we can have a slightly longer episode today. Oh, it's on guard. Which means you're gonna take reduced damage, aren't you? Nah, that doesn't really matter. We're still gonna do quite a bit of damage to you. Nice. Take you out in one turn. Alright, what are we going here? There's a cup of life noodles. Okay, I'm not gonna complain about that because a cup of life noodles is extremely good at this point in time. Can I get a back attack on you? I can. Hello, Starman. Alright, we have this surprise attack. Boom. I don't know why I'm not using Freeze Gamma with Pooh. He's got more PP than, friggin' Paula at this point. And Paula does more damage with her bashing than Pooh does, so I don't know why I'm not using Pooh to currently do all of the, PK fighting. Now, can we please have a slightly easier trek back? That Starman is not gonna be in the fight? He is, okay. Bash. Heavy bazooka. PK freeze. This should be a pretty simple fight. Body solidified. Heavy bazooka. That should take him out. Replenish. Oh, we might finish this in one round. No, I'll just bash. I don't need to use PK because one of these attacks is going to take it out. Yep, split it into bits. Good. Oh, that's a lot of damage to pretty much everyone in the party. That's fine. Everyone's still above 100 HP, which is fairly decent for this point. Like, we've done fairly well so far. Alright. Are there any items I can use to heal? Also, I still have the Viper. I said I was going to use the Viper last episode, but I didn't. Giraffe Daily Shows, Refreshing Herb, Secret Herb, Brain Food Lunch. Actually, yeah, let's use the Brain Food Lunch on Pooh. No, not yet. Pooh's still pretty, like, got a fair amount of, space. Wet towel, sun and guts pill. What's the banana? Banana, when eaten you recover 25 HP. No, not worth it. Wet towel, wet towels. What do wet towels do again? It's great for those times you get sunstroke. Yeah, I don't think we actually have an instance where we're getting sunstroke again in the game, so I might just sell those or drop them later on because we won't actually need them again. Like, I'm pretty sure after your first trek through Charzzariah, you are done with the wet towels. But we have now entered the second half of the Stonehenge base, so we are going to end this episode off here. Now, before I do the outro and end the episode off here, in this area of the Stonehenge base is an enemy known as the Starman Super. Yeah, Starman Super. These enemies have a 1 in 128, it's 128, not 125, I was wrong, a 1 in 128 chance of dropping an item known as the Sword of Kings. Now, that name might sound familiar, because we have the Bracer of Kings for Pooh. The Sword of Kings is the only weapon that Pooh can equip, and it is a very good weapon. Also, as it is his only weapon he can equip, it is also referred to as his ultimate weapon. So, this is where the Casey Bat comes in handy. You can equip the Casey Bat to Ness so that he does a shed load of damage, and if you get back attacks on the Starman Super, it doesn't care that the Casey Bat doesn't hit accurately. It just takes into account your offense versus, like, it takes into account, okay, their offense is this, this, and this, and this. They take into account how much damage you're probably going to do to the Starman Super. It's not going to be able to fight back. Will it die within one turn? If yes, instant win. If no, battle, like, commences. So, by equipping the Casey Bat, your offense gets to such a high point that you pretty much will always get the instant kill on the Starman Super. So, what you do is you equip the Casey Bat, and you just keep fighting Starman Super. You just keep getting the back attacks, keep fighting them, until you get the Sword of Kings. But, like every other area, once you beat the boss of this area, the Starman Supers are gone forever. You only have this one chance to get the Sword of Kings. If you don't care about the item, that's fine. You just keep progressing through the area as normal. However, I am quite interested in getting the Sword of Kings, so I am actually going to attempt to get it. I will do it off screen because it takes quite a long time to do it, and hopefully by this time in the next episode, I will have acquired the Sword of Kings. So, on that note, thank you guys very much for watching. I know this has been a bit of a longer episode, but we did get quite a bit done, and on the next episode, we are going to be finishing the Stonehenge base and moving on to probably the next area of the game. So, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like down below this video. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and if you want to stay up to date with all my new videos and get alerted when they come out, be sure to hit the little bell icon so that you can get an email whenever my new videos come up. If you have any feedback or just want to say hi or whatever, please be sure to leave that down below in the comments. I love reading all of your comments, and I love interacting with you guys as well. And yeah, if you know anyone who might enjoy this series or my videos, please be sure to share it with them. The more people enjoying my videos, the better. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching this episode of Let's Play Earthbound. I will see you all in the next one, hopefully with the Sword of Kings. Bye bye.